this actually start? Well, I'm rolling. Give me a second here. All right. I think I had to start a new stream. I don't use Streamlabs enough to know. Like I scheduled one, and then, yeah, I don't know. Give me just a second here. I gotta check one thing here. Yeah, it's still just sitting there looking at me dumb. Okay. All right. Anyway, gosh, man. Well, welcome to the to the celebration. I totally screw up already. You know, that's me. I don't know how to use Streamlabs as well as I could. Hey, Progressive Dirt, good to see you. It's going well, but you know, I got some problems working through them, like making this stream work properly. Hopefully, you guys won't get too much background noise and stuff. This is my first problem in this game, is as you can see, like I loaded up the game, and this is my issue. It won't pull up out of there. There we go. Come on, come up higher. I wonder if I rotate it. There we go. Drop it. I don't want it right there though. Well, our hole that we were digging is over here, so pick this up. What I'm going to try to do is get a bump. Whoa, what the? Okay. This is new. Wow, that's fun. I don't know where I'm at. I'm hoping a road. Yeah, here's the road. Okay. Well, that was interesting. This game has its has its bugs. I don't honestly know where I'm at here. We got totally kicked off the beginner claim 4, claim 3. We're up to beginner claim 1. All right, well, that was not at all what I was planning. But we're having fun, right? So my plan is, we got these green ones, and I got about 17K out of, I think it was 17K out of the last one. I think this is our claim here. And the problem, not problem, the thing is, I think the mats you get different amounts out of, so I'm going to test that. That's what I wanted to do here. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're just going to freeze this thing. Why is... There we go. Okay. But like, the first run out of this at 50%, I got like 30K, basically 32K. And then the first run out of this one, now this only has 3 mats, that has 6. That's the other thing I think is where there's a difference. So we'll see. So y'all hear me good, is that right? Say something in the chat, let me know. I can see on the thing that it's going well. I like, at least the levels look good, and in the test I did, it should be fine, but we'll see. And if there's another game you want me to play, we can do that as well. I didn't mark the title as a single game, because who knows, maybe we want to play some other games. And we'll go as long as we can. I don't know how much time I actually have for this, but I thought, you know what, let's do it. I don't stream much, as you can tell. Everything's going bad here. Well, not bad, it starts out all funny, and I think that I gotta learn how to do that better. But at least the streaming's working. I don't see it having any problems. Everything good on your side? Like no lag or anything? Like I have pretty good internet. That's the one good thing. But I'm not connected to the wired. It's wireless, which is not the best when you want to stream, but and actually this is the first time I've streamed since I've moved from our old place where we had like internet that was through Wi-Fi, or not Wi-Fi, through fiber optics, and now we get it through like the 5G service from like a SIM card actually. That's how it's done a lot here. We've got it used. We use it in the office that my wife and I run, and it works out well there. We're doing like voice over IP and all sorts of stuff there. We haven't had any problems, so it's really good. So we're going to fill this up again. We're going to see how much we get. I wanted to move to the new claim, but I don't know if you watched the previous video. You lagged a lot. I don't know if I'm lagging. I mean, it doesn't seem to be. I don't know if there's a meter that shows it anywhere. I don't see one. So I'm guessing if I was lagging, there might be a meter that tells me. I mean, I've done a few live streams before, mostly with, like I said, from a different place where I was like wired right up to the router, so I'd never worried about internet and speeds and that, but there we go. This digging is funny. Like, it's weird. I don't know if you guys play this game yet, but I mean, I wouldn't mind live streaming, but the problem is it's always chaotic at my house. And even now, I don't know if I'm going to be interrupted and whatnot. Because the way my setup is, like, I'm not in a private room. Which is normally why I just record, because I can pick a time when it's quiet and I don't have to worry about a whole bunch of background noise or being interrupted or having to stop. But we'll see how that all goes. Are we at 61? Okay, it's not too much. Then I'm going to switch out the mats. I've got, I think, blue ones there, and I've also got black ones, but I think they're back at the store, because in my previous episode I got, like, that thing hasn't been working. I think it's a UTV or ATV, whatever you want to call it, but it just wasn't. It was like stuck. It wouldn't move. Even like trying to reset it, it didn't move. So you get your fiber, or you get your Wi-Fi through fiber optics. You're in the attic, so my Wi-Fi is bad. Yeah, I get it. And nothing worked. Well, and that's what I was wondering. Will it work better in this release? And I have to say, so far, now I haven't used any of the big machines yet either, but so far it has not been too bad. Except, of course, that thing getting stuck. And I mean, not stuck. It's like it just wouldn't go. Like I pressed W, like. But since I reloaded the game, it is working. At least it was before I started the live stream, so we'll see how it goes. Grinder, how you doing? Gold hunting. Well, I'm hoping to hunt some big gold. I found that using that you get more gold, but it takes longer, so I don't know what, which trade-off is better. You know, because this has 3 mats, the other one has 6. But I don't have to wait to put the dirt in here, except, like, they've changed it. Like, if you look down there on one where my shovel is, there's like a little gauge that shows it. Like, it must be what its animation time is. But it makes it so you can't, like, just super dig fast, which is a little annoying. Because this thing can take, you know, like, it fills up to like 12%. Or 10 even. But it can take up to 100. So if we could dig faster, you know, this thing can handle it. But I think this is more designed for the little excavator, to be honest. But you can't use the excavator here. And I can't afford a plot right now. I don't know if you guys have seen, but it's $250,000 now. So they changed that. I actually like that. It's a good idea. Makes us grind a little. Not much, because the gold output from these things is pretty massive. You know, like I said, the first time I did a 50% clean out on that, and I got like 30 ounces of gold. So, yeah. I don't mind that. It's less complicated. You know, Hydroneer actually can be quite complicated, especially if you get in all the logic stuff. But I get it. Plus, I have to say, it is a more refined game. I really enjoy Hydroneer, too. There you get to be very creative and build all sorts of crazy little systems to make stuff work. This is very, like, real-to-life kind of digging, which, I mean, is cool, too. But 89, okay, we still got a bit to go. The digging they've changed since the alpha test. It used to be you could dig a lot faster. This is like, and it doesn't matter if I use the bucket, because you have to like click, you gotta wait for it to finish its animation and then dump it. Why is it not dumping in here? Go. And so you can't dig any faster with the shovel or the bucket. It used to be faster because you didn't have to, like, you could click and then dump right into the shovel or into the bucket. But now that you actually have to wait for the animation or whatever timer they've got going on there, it just picked up the dirt. It's not any faster. In fact, it's slower because then you have to stop, take it, put it all in here. So I think it's slower. You can. That's true. I mean, I'm a programmer. Logic should be easy, but like that visual kind of one has me. Well, I haven't really tried either, you know. But like I use logical statements all the time, programming. So I shouldn't be one that's confused with it. I just haven't got into it in Hydroneer yet, so something to try. But I think what I'm going to continue to do, no one really responded, but I'm going to build up that already massive machine to bigger. I'm going to put at least one more level. I think I can get 2 more levels. Okay, we're full. Let's turn this thing off. Like most games, the sound of the machines is always a bit deafening. Alright. I found that this works better. I don't know why I didn't do this before. Where did it go? Here we go. But this is the best way to make this work. Because you don't need 2 or 3 different, like, because I was pouring it into a bucket or into the other thing and then pouring it into here. But you got the wash basin, you just put everything in there. Maybe, there we go. Oh, actually, we were gonna, I forgot, I'm gonna put some other ones in here, so we'll take these out. So don't mind me if I don't see everything in chat. I'm a little slow with that. I didn't lie when I'm always online. Well, I'm online a lot, that's for sure. Especially now that I'm looking for a job. And I mean, I have stuff to do. There's nights where I get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and that's plenty for me. And there's nights like last night I got 8 hours of sleep, and I honestly feel like I've been up for 20 hours and need to sleep some more, but I'll get over it. Come on. Like, this part's cool. I just wish it wasn't like, okay, like max 5 seconds or something. Because to sit here and do this for like this long already is kind of dumb. Let's go. There we go. Number 5. Come on. There we go. So yeah, I'm liking this little system here that I've got, or I figured out. I'm sure someone else probably has done it the same way. See, like that, I think that's about the time it should always be. Not, oh, darn it, I freaking dumped my bottle out. Okay, let me out of here. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we should, that's the way to do it. I feel like I'm crouching now, but I don't know. Yeah, I thought so. What the heck? I'm not crouching anymore. Okay. That should have crouch undone. Maybe it's because I've got that active. No? Alright, well, this is interesting. Alright, let's see. Because I seem to not know what button makes it crouch. Where is my... Forward, back, left, right, jump, sprint, crouch. X. What did I put for X? I think I must have put it because I kept hitting it or something. Hey, we can move again. Okay, my shovel is selected. Or it's not. There we go. Okay. Target's already full. They need to kind of fix that the shovels always stay in your field of view. It's like it's already disappeared. I don't know where it's at. You have sleeping issues? Yeah. I do too. Actually, I've had 2 sleeping disorders. One of them I actually got corrected, luckily with some surgery, which also helped me sleep because I couldn't breathe at night when I went to sleep. But the other one, generally I could take medicine for it, but I got to the highest dosage and the side effects were terrible. So actually I don't use those medication at all. Plus it was getting really expensive. So, yeah. I haven't used medication for it for many years, so just deal with the fact that I fall asleep whenever. And I've fallen asleep on some of the videos. In fact, I think 1 or 2 of my most recent ones, I fell asleep for a bit. So, Jenner, congrats on the 1K. Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, I've been working. I mean, like, I've had this channel for nearly a year and a half. in June, end of June, it would have been a year and a half. So I was expecting to hit the 1K quite this fast, but like since I've been doing these 3 videos, Hydroneer, well, actually it's the 2, Hydroneer and this one, like I've just exploded. It's been crazy. I don't know why everyone's all of a sudden watching, but hey, I don't mind. So I'm very excited. Come on. But I've also been developing my own game. It's not going to be something too awesome just yet. But I need something for my portfolio so that when people look at it and want to hire me, I actually have something that proves I can make video games. I mean, I did work with Next Games for a while. That was really cool. But there was several other people that were better than me, and they got the job, and I'm very happy for them. Come on. Ah. And this thing won't lock down. I keep trying. It doesn't lock, which makes this a little more difficult. Are you kidding me? What the heck? Okay, maybe... I don't want to... I want to pick up my... You're telling me that it's in there, and I should, but it's not in there. All right, this is... I have not had any... Like, this is the first time I've had some issues with this. Okay. Like, it doesn't really matter, but there we go. Come on. I wish once you selected the click, it would continue, or it was just a one-click operation, because that whole like clicking on it and then it moves but your mouse doesn't, you lose the focus. It's a bit annoying. All right, so now we're gonna try with these. Oh, actually, I did it wrong, didn't I? But I'm gonna, like, since we already have a pile of junk right here, we'll make another pile of junk. These are the big mats. I thought there were supposed to be 3. You have since it was 7. Getting worse now. I get like 36 hours sleep a week. Wow. Oh, what kind of game? Oh, what kind of game am I making? Well, it's what you would call a hyper casual game. It's a game basically where you have just like one mechanic. So, for instance, in this game, one of the mechanics is digging. You dig and you put it in there, and that's a mechanic of the game. So this game, basically, I'm making a game where you're this ragdoll guy and you're falling down through caves. Now, I had some other ideas for it, but I think just to get a game out there and something to like show off, this would be a great idea. So you're falling, and obviously there's obstacles to move back and forth from or around. There's just like land, and like the idea is if you're falling and you hit like just a space that's ground at full speed, then you would die. If you hit the obstacles, then you lose some life, and after losing enough life, you die obviously again. But as you're falling, and since you're a ragdoll, you lose parts of your body, so it looks pretty funny. You'll lose half an arm here and half an arm there, and at the end, you have no body parts left. And then there's gems to pick up, so you got like a score system. And originally I was thinking I'll make a couple levels. They're all static levels, and it would just be easy. But just now, or like last week or so, I decided that instead I'm going to make the level, as you can see, I can't concentrate and talk at the same time. No. I'm actually going to make the levels auto generate. So as you fall, they'll generate the basically generate the terrain more or less. So all the things will pop up underneath, like a few frames underneath the viewport, and then they will disappear as they go off of the viewport, which will make the game very efficient. So like you're not loading like these huge levels and it's eating up a bunch of frames. This will be a mobile game. I mean, you could probably play it on the computer. In fact, the controls are set for computer right now, so I have to fix the controls too. And then the basic mechanic of this isn't just to move and dodge things. You have a parachute, so it'll open and close. Like it opens for, I think, 1 or 1.5 seconds, and it slows you down so you can move around and not hit the obstacles. Or if you're coming in towards a cliff, you can land on the cliff and not die. So actually, I've got the parachute mechanic working very well. And so I'm going to go ahead and get the level to just kind of auto-generate. And then the idea is I'll just make several different levels of difficulty. So, they'll be like, you might fall faster, you might, your parachute won't stay open as long. It may not, and then obviously, you don't have, okay. But I thought I picked some up. So it's just getting kind of the rest of it. Now I just took everything because, I don't know if you all understand. Normally it's a 2D game, so you use what's called a sprite map. So it kind of it's a map that has all of the sprites on it that you use to make the game. And then you just build your levels with it. So I've had to take that and change it into objects that I can spawn in. So that's what I actually worked on last week. And so now this coming week I will work on actually making the level spawn in and out. And once that's done, that's kind of the complete game. And then I just have to work on getting the algorithms to be different depending on the type of level or difficulty you choose. So I think that should be fun. And super flight, but yeah, without the flying. Yeah, kind of the idea I got from was a long time ago, when I used to work at Verizon Wireless when I lived in America. They came out with this gaming service called Get It Now. This is just when games were getting onto phones. So this was 15 years ago, 17 years ago, very long time ago. But the game they had was you'd fall out of an airplane and you had this place you had to land on. And then, but as you fell down, you'd collect rings to get points. And so the idea just was to free fall and hit the mat and collect as many coins as possible. So I guess I'm taking it to the next level. Or many levels, because there'll be several difficulty levels to go through. So, I don't have any sounds or music. And I might have to find different assets to use from the store, asset store. So we'll see. Or I can just, but actually I do want to load it up to the Play Store and why is this not pick up there? Darn it! And have it launch and see how many downloads and things it gets now, because I want to see how well it'll do, and also I want to try to obviously make some money with it. I'm gonna have some ads play every time you die. I don't necessarily like games that have a ton of ads, but if you do the ads tastefully, then the game is it doesn't destroy the game play You know, there's some games like every action you do, they load up an ad for you to watch. And I don't like that. That's really dumb. And it also gets really annoying. But I was going to add at least some ads into the game to see if I can generate a little revenue from building the game. It's taken me some time to build it. And wouldn't hurt to make a little money, even if it's 20 or 30 bucks. I don't know. Oh yeah, pressing the wrong key here. Pressing the wrong key. I mean, I would like to get into a team that builds games like this. This is really cool. This one uses the Unreal Engine, which I haven't actually studied yet. I should. But I use Unity and C# to write the games. And there's lots of jobs out there. Unfortunately, right now here in Finland... oh, I'm pressing the wrong button again. Okay, I think it's full. No, it's not. But here in Finland, the problem is everyone's looking for a senior person. And I'm just, unfortunately, not a senior person yet. So I don't qualify for all the jobs that are out there. I mean, there are a ton of jobs, just not for my level, unfortunately. Oh, thanks, Jenner. Hopefully, I'm a little slow at watching this. Well, I upload it to Steam. I'll have to look and see. Maybe. I mean, that was an idea, yes. So, that's a good question. I will try. And I'll probably showcase it here on the channel too. So, yeah, I'll look into Steam and see how it works. Right now, it will currently be for Android because I don't have a Mac to build the executable needed for iOS. I mean, I can figure it out. My wife has a Mac, but it's like a little Air Mac, so it probably... Plus, it's like always full. So, we'll see. I'm sure with Steam, I'll have to like generate some different executable for that as well. Yeah, I'll give it a go. That's a good question. Where are we at? I don't even know. 42. Feels like it's going slower than before. I don't know. Hopefully you guys aren't so bored. I mean, part of the gameplay is but having good conversation though, so that's nice. I don't have any volume. I gotta remember to look at the chat a little more often. Come on. Do I have... Oh, I already have some in there. That's the problem. There we go. So often when I play games, for instance this one, and I see something wrong, I kind of know at a basic level what's wrong with it. Almost in my head I'm thinking, this is how I could fix it. So you definitely buy it. I was like, because it's going to be a like game with ads, I probably wouldn't actually charge for it. That was that's the whole idea. But I guess I could put a option in there to buy and then remove the ads. It's not a bad idea. And then I'm actually like a friend and I have been working on a game, but I haven't heard from him for a while, about a year or so. basically he got married and moved quite far away, and we haven't spoke since. So plus I was having some issues with a particular part of the game, getting it developed. So I actually have 2 games that I'm trying to develop. That one's kind of like a minor game, a 2D minor game. The story's pretty cool, but I'll have to get with him and see what's going on. That'll be a much bigger kind of project, and I'm sure it will take quite a while to complete. But he's good with like audio and graphics, and I am good with the programming and other things. So we make a good team, and we work well together. So hopefully he'll be still interested once we get back to business here. Come on, is there dirt in there? There's not dirt. We can't rotate our shovel at all. No, we can't. I hate this, that it like doesn't show the shovel. It should always be like have its position reset so that you can, you know, that it's forward. You've only made a Roblox game. Okay. See, I don't know why. I looked at Roblox, and I know you can make stuff in there. My son is actually, I don't know if he's made games, but he's made something in Roblox. I'll have to ask him what he's done. But I don't know. I just couldn't get into the game. To me, it seemed a little bit, well, just not a game I'm interested in. Despite the fact that you can make all sorts of things and even make games that, I know there was one person that's been making money from it too, so. Man, this is taking forever. I hope that they, we got dirt. Okay, dump it. See, it won't. Is this our same? Oh, no. Yeah, we were. All right. I'm not in a good rhythm is what it is because I'm talking. So, y'all are distracting me. Stop. No, I'm kidding. It's this game. Yeah, see, that's it. It does get boring pretty fast. And even he stopped playing Roblox, my son. But now my 2 daughters are playing, but they're 8 and 5. So the 5-year-old, it's funny to watch her play because she doesn't really know what she's doing. She just runs around, follows the people, and she's having a blast. Although she is starting to learn to like recognize letters and spell words, so that's really good. It's helping her. In fact, with my 8-year-old, it helped her to read because she wanted to play one of the games and it had a lot of reading involved, and so she started like learning. And now she reads really well. And so my 5-year-old the other day asked me, "Hey, Dad, can you spell Coke?" I'm like, "Well, okay, sure." She does that a lot, asks me to spell all sorts of words. So I spell it out slowly for her, and I can see that she's like punching the keyboard, something like across the room at that time. And so I walk over there because I'm curious. I'm like, what did she type in? You know, does she really know what she's doing? And there she had it. She spelled out all the words. Or, I mean, she spelled out the Coke, or like typed it into the little search bar so she could find games that used Coke in it. I was pretty interested to see how much she's actually been learning. I'm a bit done with the game unless I'm really having fun with it. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. 20, 30 minutes, unless I'm having fun, or it can be even less. I remember there's a few games I've loaded up, I played for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, yo, I'm just done with this. It, didn't meet my expectation of what I was thinking the game was. So, Come on. There's the dirt. Look at that. We're almost full. I want to see which one gets more. Or if we get the same amount, 17 ounces, it'll be kind of... Well, I mean, I understand why we get half. That one has 6 mats. This one has 3. But this one takes less shovels to fill up. Because see, this one takes, what, like 5, I think? Or like gives you like 5% when you dig in. And the other one gives you like 2 or I think it's 3. So I counted like that's 3,000, or not 3,000, 300 shovelfuls of dirt. And this one's like 200. So in the long run of using these, I'm sure you'll make more money using this one. Okay, we are so close now. Come on. Have I ever played Phasmophobia? I have not. I don't normally play those kinds of games. I don't really like horror that much, and have to admit, I know it would give me... Like, I don't have many dreams. I don't remember my dreams very well, except if I watch, like, things or something like those. They give me bad dreams. And I know this because, like, okay, I started watching Left 4 Dead, right? Season 1. And I was like, it's really cool. I like it. But, like, after a few episodes, I started having really bad zombie dreams. And, like, it was disturbing my sleep. Oh, we're full. I'm just keep shoveling stuff in there. And I had to stop watching it because, like, I don't sleep well already. And then to, like, wake up and have bad dreams, and it's wasn't working for me. So I just stay away from them kinds of things. So no, I haven't played it, and I probably won't ever play any like the horror games. Come on, there we go, like this. We're gonna also get the other mats, so we'll drop this one. Although I think if we see with these mats we get pretty much the same amount, I may not do the testing of the other ones, and then it would be nice to see that the, different mats get different amounts. It's like, see, these are much like they're meant supposedly to get bigger. I mean, in real life, that's how these work. You'd put these at the top of the thing, and they'll catch the bigger gold. And then you use these green ones, I think, are the next level, or else then it's blue and then green. I'd have to look. All these green ones look... Yeah, I think it's blue and then green. So each one is like smaller and smaller, catches, more finer gold, and you'd want the finest ones at the end to catch all the little stuff. So, like, the modeling of it's right, but do they actually work like that? I don't know. So that's what I'm testing actually right now. Oh, I gotta switch to my bottle first. Oh, wow, thank you. Welcome, Blackhook. Why am I not picking these up? There we go. Thanks for subscribing. There we go. Oh. It's... it's true. I mean, like, I've seen some of these games. I mean, I could try it and see. I don't know. Like, some of these games, they're into, like, the, what's it called? Something scare. Basically, it's just a quick scare rather than this complete horror that is scary. I forget what the actual term is called. Jump scare, that's what it is. So mostly, and if that's the way the game is, then you're right, it probably wouldn't be too bad. But if it's like, this gory kind of horror type one, then yeah, it wouldn't it wouldn't sit well with me. So we'll have a bar of gold ready, and then we'll have this one ready to... Come on! I haven't got up to there yet. In this new version, I have noticed they've changed some things, so I'm hoping that the controls are better. But we can't use it here on this claim, and the new claims are 2,500. No, not 2,500. They that's little. I've got enough. Well, they're 250,000 gold or money, whatever this is, dollars, and I don't have enough yet. As you can see, I've got 61K, so got to save a little more gold, and I do want to test that out. I mean, I could have actually, it wouldn't work. Like at this point, starting the game with any amounts of the money, you kind of end up in the same boat. You're going to have to now actually do a bit of grinding to get to the next like tier of stuff, which basically opens up the claims. Because I when I had like 30K, I went down there to look and see, and I couldn't buy it. So I wouldn't know if the excavators work at the moment. I wish I did. It's a good question. I'm hoping to see that they work better. I mean, they've turned the collisions on for the trees in the forest, so that means that they have made some changes. What else did I notice? There was something else. Oh yeah, the engines on, at least I haven't bought the truck, but the engine sound for that has changed, so that's kind of cool. All right, let's see. I have to put the bottle away. Oh, we gotta... There we go. And then this has changed, like, once you get over... Oh, darn it, it's flipped upside down. Wasn't there a way... Someone had found a way, I forget what it was they pressed. But you press something and it will auto-flip these up the right way, which is nice, but I can't remember what they did. So, but this... There we go. That's how you can tell it's over. So that I can see has changed. I like that as well. Nice shiny gold bar. And then here, we used to have to drop the bottle, pick it up, and then aim at this and do it. But now you don't. You just highlight the bottle. They've changed that, but that might have been changed even earlier. I don't remember. But as you can see, I'm still having a few difficulties with this thing. There we go. Oh, they only have jump scares. Okay. B, maybe. I'm not sure what you're asking about. Funds gaming. B. Oh, B, oh, the key. Yeah, okay, I get it now. I'd have to give it a go and see. So let's see if we can get in here and drive this thing, because the last game I was playing, it didn't work. Which is kind of a bummer. Okay, it's working. Oof. I think, like, I've noticed every time I've played... Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's try this out, see if this works. Oh yeah, there we go. That wasn't working either last time, but anyway. Oh, we gotta go this way. But see, you can see the engine sounds changed. That was something I was like complaining about, or like suggesting they change in the old, in the alpha builds. Well, I guess I could buy the wave table, but I don't think it makes much sense right now. I don't think you get any extra gold out of it. Again, I haven't tried that either. Yeah, I see 17, but that's still the same. 92K, so we still need about 60K more. When a hunt kills you, your head gets ripped apart, but you only see fingers in the screen. Then it goes black. Yeah, see, that's not too bad. Maybe I ought to give the game a try, but my budget for game buying this month is up. So I have to look into it another month. I mean, if it's like that in games, I think it's okay. This... Oh, it kind of sounds like a weird lawnmower right now. Okay, so what I was saying is I've noticed in all of the alpha builds that they've had, or like playtests they've had, is driving on the dirt that's diggable with anything other than the excavators, and even they don't work well. They can get stuck. But this was even stuck at the store. When I bought it and went to go drive it, it didn't even work. It wouldn't move back and forth. Now, at the store, when I reset it, it worked fine. Then I drove it here and parked it kind of in the middle, and then it wouldn't move. So... Oh, that would be fun. So, yeah, I'll let you know when I buy it. Because I'll probably check it out. Just popping in before streaming myself. But congrats on the 1K. Hey, thanks, Xena. Thanks for stopping by. How long have we been streaming for? Where's my timer? Oh, almost an hour. Okay. What next? I guess... Oh, I guess we could kind of just maybe wait for this over here. Is it almost done? It's about halfway. I almost don't want to start... Oh, I don't want to start digging until I know. But then again... Oh, I just saw it. Look at that. It's sinking into the ground. What makes it sink into the ground? There's nothing here. I mean, I can understand if, like, it was colliding with something kind of funny and... Plus, I forgot to pick up the blue... Well, let's go back and get those. That one and this one. I got a few things at the store I haven't picked up. Ah, almost did it again. So let's see. Well, we're going through the trees, but there was trees somewhere I was hitting that... Maybe it's when we're walking. Let's see. See, we're going through this tree. I'm just going to test. So if I get out, though... See, it bumps the tree. You can see there's clearly like a bit of a... But in the vehicle, it's different. But it makes sense. Like, that's still good for optimization. I mean, I can't imagine calculating all of the... having them all be calculating while you're... That's a whole bunch of trees. Alright, let's pick these up. So these are the blue ones. We can try with those as well. Although hopefully by the time we get back we'll be pretty close to the... Maybe, who knows. I want to change the camera. There we go. There are some things that you collide with even with the cars, like the signposts here you do, and some rocks, but I have to laugh at the sound of this engine. Like, it's cool that they've changed it, you know, it's cool, but I've heard better like ATV sounds. So it's just funny. I don't know where they got that sound from, but to me it's a funny sound. I guess we can, whoa, take these over here. Ah, come on, seriously. Ah, they have to figure out collisions. These are just, it's getting kind of dumb. You gonna be okay? You okay, man? Yeah. Yeah, see, I think the green ones are the finest of the three. Alright, let's fix this guy. He's having some issues. Was it unfrozen the whole time? I thought it was... thought I froze it, so... Yeah, see, now it's frozen. Let's go see if we are close. Alright, I guess maybe we can wait. For once it would be kind of cool to have the metal detector, but I didn't grab it. So I have not really found any gold with it. Okay, well, we're pretty close. Oh, goodness. Gotta get the right spot that you can almost do it all the way. I guess it's all the way now. Okay, let's see. We're gonna pick this up. It said it might be B. It's not B. Well, there we go.
Now this is what we like to see.
Wait, what? It said it was 100%. Okay, that does not make me... I didn't notice it. It's not... What the heck? I'm very disappointed. I would call that a bug. It did show 100%, didn't it? I mean, maybe I had to wait an extra bit. Maybe I opened it up too soon. So now we got to go another 100%. Oh, man. That's lame. Well, because we need the money, I'm going to continue to dig, but we won't know for sure yet if there's a difference in the mats, like how much they make. I have to say this is also the first time I've had so many people in a stream. Generally, I think the highest one I've had was like maybe 5 people. So thank you everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. If you like, we can switch games. I don't have a problem switching games if you get bored with this one. I am trying to test the mats out. Plus, we need to get more money to buy the next claim anyway, so... This digging is going slow. It just won't pick up the dirt. I might move it, start another hole here. It's like, see, I'm clicking all over, and it's just not getting anything in the shovel. I don't know how they've got the, like, collision detection on this, but it seems a little bit off or something. Just see, I'm like pointing at the dirt, and you have to come back quite a ways to actually get the dirt. Let's get over here. I hate that there's a time I have to wait to use the shovel. But hey, this is going a little faster, so... If you're interested in a different game, let me know. We can move on if you like. We can do Raft, we can do Hydroneer, we can do Gold Rush. I've got other games I've not even tried. What's this? Well, they kind of have one. I'm just thinking about, like, this is another, this is done in Unreal, and Hydroneer is done in Unreal, and neither of these games really have, like, a inventory system. I mean, this one does, because you've got the 5 places you can add stuff to. I was thinking inventory systems really aren't hard to do. I wonder why these games have decided not to have like a kind of like a massive inventory. Like Hydroneer, it would be cool to have a bit of an inventory rather than. Although I mean, we've all played the game in such the way it is that it would then feel kind of weird to have an inventory now. But I wonder why they made the decision not to have them. Of course, Gold Rush is the same. You don't have an inventory, really. All the stuff is basically loaded into a truck or something. Maybe because, like, for this one in Gold Rush, they're, like, more real-life type games, so you wouldn't be fitting one of these machines in your pocket, you know? Good morning. For me, it's actually good evening, but, you know... You must be, what, California or something? Brock? DeWise, Pilar? Sorry, probably massacring that. That'd be my guess, somewhere in California, or at least the West Coast somewhere. Or, well, maybe you could even be like mid-US. Like, my mom lives in Utah, so I generally call her around 8 o'clock in the evening, which is, I'd never remember what time it is for her. I just know it's a good time for her, so that's why I call at that point. Come on. 45%. What's better? Let's go over here. See if this is done. Not yet. Okay. Well, at some point we'll have enough money to buy the next claim. Oh, we need like 160. I said we needed 60. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't check any other claims to see if all the prices were the same. I only went to claim 4 because it was the closest one. Maybe we should do a little run and check out the other claims. Nebraska. Okay, so you're kind of mid-US. I've probably driven through there. I've done a few road trips in America. Like one of the vacations we went on, we went to New York for Christmas. And that year it was crazy. We were in Times Square Christmas Eve and it was like 80 degrees. There was no snow. It was really crazy. And then we traveled down to Philadelphia. Or no, we took a train down to Philadelphia. And then we rented a car and drove. We drove to see a friend in... Where's he at now? I can't think of the state he's in. It was a bit south. And then we went through all the mid-states driving to Utah. And then we were planning to go to like California, but we never made it. We decided to stay, hang out with the family in Utah. So, and we went skiing then, because once we got to Utah, it was like normal winter, and mountains had a ton of snow, and it's the first time our kids got to do like proper downhill skiing. Here in Finland, they don't have any mountains, no fjords. They just have one place. It's called Ulas. It's up in the north. And what it looks like is a mountain that's been cut in half, basically. Don't get me wrong, it was fun. It's fun to ski there. But even like the ski lifts and the way they do things here is so different. So like at least in Utah, all of the ski lifts are a chair lift. So you just hop on a chair and it pulls you up. And it's really nice. Here, the only lift that was like that, well, actually I think there was two. There was one that you actually got into a gondola and it took you to the top of the hill. All the rest of them are like a rope system. So you grab the rope and it pulls you up the hill. And that actually wears you out. So like by halfway through the day of skiing, I'm like already worn out and like done with skiing. So I do like skiing in America better, at least in Utah, because all of the ski resorts were the same. All of them are like chair lifts, and you get the full, like, you don't get worn out by just being pulled up the hill. We might be done over there with the, now we need a lot of gold, darn it. This is, I almost feel like going back to that, because at 100% clean out we get 80 ounces. That's a lot. And here we're getting 17 ounces. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going off the clean outs that I've done already. And they don't change from what I can see. Like, I've used those green mats twice. It's always been 17 ounces. For panning, I haven't actually looked. I have, my wife has said that there had been kind of like this gold rush, kind of, or like a time where there was like people digging for gold here, but I don't know. Like I said, there's not a lot of mountains, so I don't know if there's like, would be a lot of gold here. If that's what you're referring to, panning, yeah, I guess. A lot of like what Finland has is agriculture. You drive around, they do a lot of, well, I guess it's rapeseed or canola oil. Canola, there's like all these, like when you go driving up in the countryside in the summer, there are all these huge fields of yellow flowers. It's really pretty, and that's like canola oil, or where they get canola oil from. And then they also do lots of wheat and barley. There are just tons and tons of fields of all sorts of crops. And then forestry. They got tons of woodlands all over the place. It's just filled with forest. And this country is known as the country of 1,000 lakes. There's like lakes everywhere. Which is also nice. Everyone's got like a summer cottage that's near a lake. Most of them are built right on the shores of the lake, so you can just run down out of the sauna down to the lake and enjoy. That's something they do a lot, even in the wintertime. Like we used to, where we lived in Helsinki, we lived right by the ocean, and there was like this pier that had what they called winter swimming. So basically, it would have a pump on, and it would pump the water so that, or like it would just stream some water out at the bottom of the stair to keep it from freezing. Because like here, the ocean freezes, and you can walk on it. So the only way to keep it from freezing is to keep the water running. And I tell you, every day I'd walk my dog by the pier, and there would be people running out there to go swimming in the freezing cold. And this isn't just like, this is like minus 20 degrees. That's Celsius, so I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but it's really cold. And they're just going to go jump in the water, and it's crazy. And there's not like a sauna near there. They would just, half the time, you'd see them walk out there with a robe, and they jump in, and I mean, I haven't seen too many. They would go for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. I haven't seen too many people be like swimming for more than 5 minutes. They do crazy things here. I have, though, tried it. Like, if you go to sauna, it's like, it's really different than in America, because where the rocks are, they call it a kiosk, and you actually do throw water on it and get the steam going. So it's like this wet steam room more than dry steam that they say it is in America. America doesn't know how to do a sauna, right? I'm telling you, they don't. So you can get really hot in there. Generally it gets to about 100 and, well, okay, like a cold sauna here is 80 Celsius. But if you think about it, like a hot summer day is 25 to 30 Celsius. So, but for sauna, that's cold. So you go to the sauna, you start throwing steam or water onto the kiosk to make the steam. Actually, I don't know what the name of it is in English. That's why I'm calling it a kiosk. So, but it's like this huge heater with rocks on the top. You throw water, it makes lots of steam, and depending on if there's kids in the sauna or not, you know, people, and it also will depend if it's a co-ed or women or men. The women don't seem to throw water on as much and make it hot. They like to just sit in there and talk. The men, though, like if you go in with a really traditional Finnish man, he'll just keep throwing water on until it's like 115, 120. It's like blazing hot in there. The steam is like burning your ears and your fingers because it's so hot. Then you go out, and that's when I would, when I've done it before, like you get super, super hot. So you run outside in your swimming suit, and you don't even have shoes on. You run down, it's like, I don't know, 200 or 300 yards to the water, and then you jump in. I've only done it once. It was really fun, but I wouldn't do it again. I'm not that crazy. But it's supposed to be very healthy for you. I'm pretty sure that our gold bar is now done. I might check it. Come on, go in there. There we go. So I'm still seeing little, and you've seen here in the video, a few little things that have issues. So it's not as polished as it could be. Not for a $30 game. I mean, I bought it on sale, got it for $23, but still, I want to support it. I do want to see this game succeed. It is a fun game. I'd like to see, I don't know where they're going to go with it. Like, once you get a certain amount of money and all the equipment, there's not much more to do in the game. So I wonder how they'll, like, continue the game on. You know, there's not like a competition or a leaderboard or anything. So, there we go. So I'm just wondering how they'll kind of keep you engaged in the game once let's pan this one out and get it going, so we'll have something to compare. Although actually, I mean, let's just go down here. So if this one is anything more than 17 ounces, then there's a bit of difference in the you see, it sounds like you're starting up a lawnmower. So, oh, there's that. Yeah, I'm not the best driver, but I think you've all noticed that before, so. Plus the steering on this is not as, like, it could be a bit more finely tuned, you know what I mean? Like, more, like tighter. It's like pretty loose, so it takes a bit to turn the thing. Ah, okay, so I don't think there's any difference in the mats. It's all 17,000. I mean, 17 ounces. But hey, we've got 125k left to go before we can buy the claim. I think, though, we'll just take a look around and see what the other claims might cost. See if there's a difference in that. Maybe we can find a cheaper claim. Oh, I guess helps to turn it on. It's like I'm saying, like the turning can be a lot tighter. But let's go take a look. I've really only ever driven to claim 4 because it's the closest. So that one says 3 and 4. This is what, 5 and 6. Come on, go. Hold on. That's the store, it says. Claim 8 and 9. And the service station. Well, let's run up here, see what we got. Like, I haven't done really any exploration besides, like I said, to claim 4, because that's so close. Oh, this does a max of 15 kilometers, okay. Okay, we were going up a hill, I get it. This is a long drive. Whoa. Okay, so there are some things that have collision boxes. What do we have here? We got some choices. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's hard to read them. 8, 9, 10, 1, and 2. And the service station, that doesn't work because they've turned off the gas, but it was cool when it was working. So I wonder if they made this claim over here, like, well, I mean, they must have. This is like one of the ones you can buy now. Mm. 1 and 2. Okay, let's go over here and take a look. Okay, that's not going out. I thought that was going somewhere. Luckily, we can quickly recall ourselves by the... so we don't have to drive all the way back. This is super long. Where are these claims at? Let me just stop and look at the map. I was trying to get to claim 8. I think we should go there. See, they're not even here. Okay, we better turn back and go to claim 8. Guess it's a good thing we looked at the map, because we would have just kept driving forever. You know, I've never been to the end of the map. I wonder what happens. I'm not going to test it today, but... Hey, Marty K. It's going well today. I haven't found too many bugs yet. Too many game-breaking things. So... we're just looking around for a claim to see if their prices are different. The first claim that you can get to, or like the fastest one you can get to, claim 4, is $250,000. So where's claim 8? Let me look at the map again. Yeah, they're pricey now. Okay, I go left, I guess. How did I roll off the road? Great. I think the road's up this way. Oh, there's, I've never seen these before. There's a lake. That's pretty cool, actually, but I wonder if they're gonna like do fishing or something. All right, let's see. We're kind of pointed towards 8. We're just gonna drive through the forest since there's not tons of collisions. I'm just surprised the rocks didn't stop us like that. I think this is our way down to 8. Hey, there's a road. I think they need to make the road color a little, like, more... like a different color. You know, maybe darker or something, because it doesn't really stick out that much. It says 9, 10, and 11. Claim 8 is just to our right. Okay, let's just go to the right. Is there a road to the right? Yeah. Oh, this is a claim. Okay, cool. Well, okay, we'll find a different route then, except we won't do it from the seat. I guess it's okay in this. I'm wondering, I wanna... It looks like the front of the claim is up over here, where we can't go, but if we, say, use the forest to our advantage, let's see what they've got going on over here. There's a fence! Are you kidding me? No, I knew there would be a fence. But, like, how come they won't let us get... So we can only get claim 3 and 4, it looks like, because claim 8 wouldn't allow us to buy it. There was nothing there. Alright. I'm done with this. Let's go to the store. Let's get nighttime, so we should meander back and... This isn't the way, is it? Going the wrong way. Claim 7 is a lake too. Where is claim 7? I didn't see a 7. Oh, over there. Okay. Claim 8 seems to be locked down. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, let's turn it off. We'll just go sleep. The nighttime's kind of... The whole coloring of the night's kind of weird. Oh my gosh. Here. Alright. Just walking over the mats. Alright. 1K subs. Yep. Thank you very much, Jamie. Thank you, thank you. Alright, should we keep digging, or y'all want to change games, see something different? Oh wait, I guess we're gonna dig. Wait. We don't dig, we gotta get some gold. We'll do this at least. Yes, thank you, Bing. This is so funny. All the gold is out of the bowl until it shows up. Well, at least we're gonna have another, what, 30K here, so we're getting close. So we probably have to do this 3 more times. It's kind of a lot. How is this different from Gold Rush? Well, it's very different. Like interaction-wise, it's different, obviously. The excavators are very different. Even the wash plants are different. Like, for instance, this is tier 1, you know, which is very different than what it was in Gold Rush. And this is tier 2. This is what you'd use with the small excavator. But you can also use it with a shovel, which is what I've been doing. What we're doing here, we're panning gold, and once I get it full, I'll show you. Oh, that's the wrong one. But we can smelt our own gold. We don't have to go to a goldsmith to smelt the gold. So that's a difference in this. I mean, if you've watched the, like, not a demo, but the promotional video, like, their ideas they want to have for this game are really cool. That's probably why Claim 7 is a lake. They were wanting to do dredging in here, like from the promo. That's what it looks like. I'm not sure how far they are with that. They have a lot more vehicles, or at least that's what it's said to have had, but I don't see any yet, except the ones that we've already seen. I mean, the general idea, digging gold, it's obviously the same, but even this panning here is different. I kind of like this a little better. Once you get it all figured out, it's actually not too terrible. Obviously, you do have a bit of a inventory, which is nice. And you can change it like Gold Rush. It's all like set for you. You can't change anything inside there. They have a metal detector. I don't know. Have you played the game at all? All right, Grinder. Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. All right, so our bottle's pretty much full. The wave table is very different. I could go buy that, but we would then need more money for other things. But I mean, we'd be waiting longer for. To see here, we can smelt our own gold rather than taking it to a goldsmith. I remember the last alpha test, this thing just didn't work. That or it just didn't work for me. I don't know if it was just me in the game, but it is working a lot better now. Okay, so now it's smelting, and we just wait. Unfortunately, none of the mats make a difference. You can use whatever mat you want. So, oh, and the claims are different. I don't think they're very deep. At least this one is not. This is basically a panning claim for the most part. Let's see. Great. Don't want to get stuck in the hole there. Oh, great. It still needs a lot of work, I have to admit. The ideas and the hopes they have for this game, you know, if they get them to come out, they'd be really cool. Like, I'd like to see the dredge come up. That would be really cool. Like I said, if Claim 7 is a lake, then I can see that they're at least in the process of implementing it. But see, this is dumb. I can't really dig the dirt unless it's super close to me. Like, yeah, so we can grab it. Like, the reach for digging dirt's very, very close. In the chat, if I can. Actually, I don't know how. I don't have any moderators, so. Dang it. Stupid bots. I'll have to fix that in a little bit. I've not had that problem before, so hopefully get them banned. Shovel, let's work here. It's sad that people have to do that. Let me see. Like, there's no options for me to fix this. I don't understand why. Like, I can't select them to say delete this guy or at least ban them. Sorry, I'm messing with the chat. But let me just get back here for now. Yeah, so I think I need 3 more cleanouts here before we get to buying a new claim. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw, Jamie, but like you can't use the excavators here, so you can drive them up here, but they don't work. They won't dig the dirt. So they've got, I mean, that's kind of the same as the other place. Why are, yeah, we'll dig the damn dirt. I'm pointing at the dirt, it's not, or it can be annoying. Put it on followers only. I didn't see an option for that. This is Streamlabs. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Here, let's see. Okay. Title and description. No, I don't see any place to change any options here. As I haven't used Streamlabs enough to know how to do everything yet, so I will have to figure it out. At least it's stopped, I guess, so we'll be fine. I'll figure it out at some point. Probably faster than figuring out this digging. I just don't want to like hang out here with no sound. Have you guys be all bored while I figure out settings. I gotta get this set up so it's all nice and professional. This is probably like my 5th stream, so I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see, what time is it? 1:35. Okay. Might end it pretty soon here, simply because I'll have to go make some dinner. It's getting to be dinner time around my house, and the kids like my cooking better than mom's, because my wife always cooks these like really healthy dinners. They're good, but you know how kids are with healthy food. Maybe you don't. I'll explain it. They just don't like it. Like, we were on this paleo diet for a while, and I found a way to make some really good pancakes, actually, that are like without flour and stuff. So it's quite healthy. It's like eggs and oatmeal and cottage cheese and stuff. It tastes really close, like very, very much the same as a normal pancake. They have a consistency that's very close. But my kids won't eat them because they're healthy. And I think I almost like the consistency better than a normal pancake. So maybe I'm just weird. Get my friends that I can trust to be my mods. Yeah, that's the problem. I need friends. uh, Plus, like I said, I don't like, I don't stream enough. So you're right. I need to get at least one moderator. That would be nice. It's also hard because, like, my time zone is pretty much different than most everyone that watches this. So, most of you guys are in America, and I'm on the other side of the map, or world. Yeah, kids can be that way. At least they're not too picky. You know, like, I wouldn't call it a menu, but like, I don't make a whole lot of things. You know, like, we have like, we make tacos and fajitas and spaghetti and lasagna and pizza, and they kind of repeat, and the kids are okay with that. I don't deviate too much because, I can cook all sorts of stuff, but since I have a pretty large family, got to keep it within a budget. So that's also why I don't deviate too much. You start like trying to make these really fancy dinners, you end up paying like way too much money for it. Which is also why I don't let my wife cook too often, is because I'll go to the store and I'll spend $20 and make a dinner, and it's really good and fills everybody up. My wife will go to the store and make a dinner, and she'll be like, I only spent $75. I'm like, what? For one dinner? Come on now. We could have like gone out to Burger King or somewhere then with that much. And then like none of the leftovers that come from her dinner ever get eaten. So runs up the food bill. Oh, well, you're in the UK, so you're not too far then. That's good. You're like, is it like 2 hours, I think, difference? Like here it's 6:30 p.m. So, or 18:24, 21, whatever. I do both times. It doesn't bug me any. Can we dig the dirt, please? Goodness. I think our other bar is done though, right? We had another bar up there. Let's go look. This digging's boring. I like to make money. Will it hit it? Looks like it says yes. Alright, good, I was hoping. There has been a bug where, like, if you don't release it fast enough, it often stays in the mold, and then you can't do anything with it. Oh, darn it, I parked this on the dirt. Let's hope it doesn't get stuck. Alright, good. Been having some troubles with this thing. Not in this episode, but the previous episode I did. Whoa, we're going too far. Alright, I think in another episode we'll actually be able to buy a claim and start using the bigger equipment. Only 16 ounces, what? We got less money. That was the, is that the blue ones? I think that was the blue ones. But anyway, it's pretty close to the same amount, so it's not a big deal. Okay, less than 100K. We can buy a claim. So that's, well, actually a 3.5. Unless we do one full clean out with the high bank. Now that takes a lot more shovels to get it full. Actually, I think that would fill up to about 60 ounces. But considering we're smelting our own gold, that would almost make 100K, because it's about, what, 1900 per. Them. And I don't know if either one's any faster. I really don't think so. Mostly because you have to wait for this shovel animation to really get busy. Okay, yeah. Pasta's good meal for kids. Yeah, I know. They all like lasagna, so that's really good. They like the pizza, but we've done a pizza night every week for, I don't know, probably 10 years now. I always make the pizza, so that's why they like it. Some of my kids only like pepperoni pizza. The others we make like this meat lovers pizza. We had bacon and sausage and all that other good stuff. So they like lasagna, they like fajitas and tacos, although they get sick of those after, if I do it too often. Then, like, now it's summertime, well, not summer, but springtime. We do barbecues as well, so that's always fun. Hamburgers and hot dogs and chicken. My kids don't like pork, though, so we only have chicken. It's basically every other night it's either chicken or hamburger, something with that, so. There it is. I want some dirt. Okay, so the green ones only gave us 16 ounces and not 17. So, I don't know if that really means a lot. And now we got the blue ones in here. We'll see if they get anything different. Oh no, that was the black ones. That was from the black ones. Okay, the black ones gave us 16. I'm like confusing myself now. Is the game worth getting? Good morning, Slappy Squirrel. Are you Slappy from Animaniacs? I don't know if you know, but that... You know, hopefully you know who that is. If not, you should watch it. Animaniacs is a really cool cartoon from, what, mid-90s, I guess? Actually, it would have been early 90s, maybe even late 80s. That's when the cartoons were good. Kids' cartoons these days are dumb. So back to your question, is the game worth getting? They've made some changes. As you can see, I'm still on the first claim, which means I have $155,000, which means they made some changes. So I don't know yet. I haven't run into too many bugs yet. So I'm still evaluating. Is it worth getting at this price? I don't know. Can't say. Like, I'm fine with paying for it because I know it's in development and things will change and hopefully it'll get better. And as long as things continue to happen, then yeah, it'll be worth the money. But if the devs get lazy or they like just say, oh, you know, we can't do any more, you know, we can't then I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna mute the mic for a moment. I'm getting a phone call. I'm sure it's my wife, so I'll be right back. I was gonna be back, but hold on a second. My wife called me back, but I think she butt dialed. Anyway, all right, looks like we're full. So let's get. Oh no, like this. All right. I don't have everything set up where I could have just paused and, hey, you know, kept playing the game. You guys got to at least see some. We get a little bit more money. We'll be pretty close. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. It's a quick drop. There we go. At this point, I'm thinking the green mats are the best but we haven't tested everything yet, so there we go. Alright, so you watched it when you okay. I like Slappy. You watched it when you were so did I. So I used to have actually I still have quite a few episodes on a hard drive somewhere. You can't find them around anymore. Well, maybe you can. I haven't looked in the past few years, but love Pinky and the Brain, love Animaniacs altogether. All of the that's just a great cartoon. Okay, so it's great for single player, but not many bugs. But multiplayer, well, that's a whole new level of bugs. So I never got to play the multiplayer. I didn't find anyone to play it with, so I didn't get to test it out. A little bummed. But I'm guessing from the last time or the only time I played it, it did have a lot of problems. Thank you, Jay. I'm gonna guess it's Jay Nil, the way it's kind of put out there. Love the videos. Keep up the good content. I'm doing my best. Glad you all like it. Oh, that's the wrong key. Oh, it got filled up already. Okay. I'm wondering if you could just, well, you could, but you probably wouldn't get the same amount of gold out of it. What I was thinking is just shoveling dirt right into the pan. I think I've tried that already on one of the recordings, and it proved to be very poor. Poor choice of my time. I would like to kind of try the multiplayer, see how it runs. I know the last time we tried it really had some issues. So it seems multiplayer is a hard thing for many people, or many games. This is, you know, like Hygineer has multiplayer, but it's kind of not what they want. This one's having, you know, same kind of issues. Multiplayer's not super easy. I have to say one game that's done multiplayer really well, and I would love to play that with some people, is Raft. Raft has got that down. Now, actually, these 3 games, 2 of them are made in Unreal, one of them's made in Unity, so I don't know if that says anything. Just saying. And I'm not biased against either game engine. Unreal is looking really cool, but how often do I stream? I don't stream very often because it's chaotic in my home. Like right now, most everyone is busy doing stuff, but I normally have time to stream, and when people are on to watch, I'm generally actually cooking dinner or something. Like right now, I should probably be cooking dinner, but no one's complaining yet. Plus, we made a big, like on Saturdays, I make a big American breakfast. Like today we had pancakes and waffles, and there's still those left, so they're probably just finishing up all the leftovers of that. That's what they do. And then, that's why they're probably not complaining. But generally, and that also, like, often I'll record earlier in the day and post. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm like thinking we've missed something here. Oh, we have to put the... I'm like, it's not starting though. Okay. And I don't use Twitch at all right now. Been focused just on YouTube. For the mere fact that I have to... I don't stream because it's too chaotic around my house here. I think I'm going to switch back to the green ones. As of right now, I think they're the ones that give the most gold, even though it's not a whole lot. But 1 ounce is 1 ounce, right? At this point, it's almost $2,000, so... I know for sure the black ones didn't give us a whole lot. Alright, I guess it's back to digging for a bit while we wait for that to... Keep forgetting it's a right click to get it to empty. I've been doing this for what, 2 hours now, and I still can't get the button combination down right. Ah, Danix, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yes, 1K subs. And you're right, it's a lot more, at least at this stage. Like I said, we haven't gotten to the excavator stage because they've upped the amount of money to purchase the claims. So we're almost there. Actually, I don't care. We'll just keep going at this rate. So that'll give us, that should give us about 30k more, and this is 30k. Now we still need like 3. So we need this one and 1 more at least to be even close. I doubt this game is for console. I think they've only done it for the PC right at this moment. I've not seen anything about console right now. Is that, even though it's all one game engine, or the game engine can write code for all of the different, like the consoles and the PC and even mobile phone. Some of them take a bit more special programming, especially like for controller support, which this, as I've tried, haven't worked very well. So maybe I've been doing it wrong. I don't know, but it's never worked for me. It's been... but I haven't tried with this actual early access version. But then again, this is part of the game I wouldn't want to use a controller in. So, like when you use the machines, I would really like to use a controller. It makes it easier. But if I can't like really configure the keys the way I want to, then it makes it a little... makes it difficult. Because I've got one, like, well, the way that it's set up now, one of the analog sticks controls the camera. And you cannot, like, unbind it. And I would like to unbind it and use it in a different way. So... we just, okay, yeah. Let's go see. We're probably like about 50% or so. 60. Pretty close. Whoa. It's these stupid mats. They always, you run them over and the collision does something funny. Let's get down in the hole here, see if we can hit it? Oh, we can. Okay, that's good. The digging is difficult only because you just have to be super close to the dirt to dig it. See, like even here, there it goes. It's being a bit, which is funny because I have to be super close for digging the dirt. Like it's not even, oh, there it goes. But this, technically I'm quite far from that thing and it still dumps it. So it's a bit weird. There it goes. Trying to kind of clean it up so it all looks nice, but it's a bit difficult. And the way the jump works, it's a little difficult to get out of these holes if you haven't dug them out properly. Okay. You're playing Gold Rush right now. You do normal mode or hard mode? Gold Hunter is $27.99 currently, 20% off regular. Yeah, I could say I'm pretty much broke too, but I thought I'm gonna buy this game and then maybe I won't eat for a week. I don't know. No. You know, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I really like to see this game succeed. They have a lot of great ideas. They need to get this main game loop where you just dig and... Like, this part's good, but once you get to the excavators, I'm afraid it's still going to have some issues. If they can get those worked out, then I think, it can be a great game. And then if they can move on to like their ideas of doing dredging, that would be really cool to check out. I'm not sure how they'll do it, but it's a great concept anyway. And I'd like to see them add more vehicles, although I don't really see, depending on what the vehicle is, I don't see too much of a use besides what's already in. In fact, there's some vehicles in here I don't even know why you'd want to use it and how it would be like useful. Yeah, Gold Rush, I wish it would have multiplayer. That would be pretty cool. It's done in Unity, but they've said they'd have to rewrite the whole code base to get network going. Basically, if you want to have a network game, it's something you have to plan right in the beginning. If you start making a game and want to, or let's not say start making a game. You make a game such as Gold Rush and then decide let's add multiplayer, then it will take a long time to fix it. And because the game, is off of a show, then the people like Discover Channel have to be the ones that actually approve that kind of. Because I'm sure the studio probably can do it. You know, that game is really good. Yes, it too has its bugs. I agree. There's some almost game-breaking bugs in there, but I believe that they have the capability of doing it. But if the game owner, which in this case would actually be Discovery Channel, if they feel like it's too much of a cost to have it done, and it wouldn't bring them the amount of revenue they think they would want from it, then they won't, they wouldn't approve it to make it happen. 77. I was hoping we'd be close for like in the 90s. But this is done, so let's check out our gold. Interested in that. So we know this is the blue mats. Let's see if it gets us more or less gold. Is it not down all the way? Okay, lid, open up. Why are you not opening? There it goes. Oh my gosh. It just didn't want to open. Let me just prop that anywhere. Ah. We're gonna do this the fast way. If they got fast travel, I'm gonna use it. That was kind of weird. It's almost like he hit something. You've been having issues in hydrogeolating. Machines run when disconnected. They're really going down super fast. I don't know. You got all the filters on your pipes and everything? Without filters, the durability will go down fast. 17 ounces, so it really doesn't matter what mats you use. They're all the same. For the most part, anyway. Let's see. Now we have to drive back. But hey, at least we got fast travel one way. That's actually why I like to buy the claims, because then you got fast travel both ways. And I can use the excavator, although in the last playtest they weren't extremely time saving by any means. I gotta turn this off. Yeah, we want that. Pretty close here, pretty close. All right, another subscriber, Walter Slaughter. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Good to have you on board. I hope they've changed the hitbox on a few of the items here. For the, like, even this hitbox should be bigger. If you're going to use the excavator, that's such a tiny little hopper for an excavator, you know? Machines run when disconnected. I've never had that problem before, though. But I plan to make my my monster even bigger there in Hydroneer. I'm going to build up at least one more level, and maybe two. So we could have a total of like, what, 64 of the... I've got so much iron now there, it's like, makes no sense not to. And getting the Cloudium takes forever. Although with what I got built, it is a bit faster. I'm just wondering if my machine can handle it. Oh, there goes my girls running through the room here. At least they're happy. You got a little red and can't use it. What are you trying to use, Marty? Yeah, 5 filters, they just break really fast. Break 5 seconds later, broke again. Pipes on T1 drills and harvester. You know, that could be the case, you know? Like, mine aren't breaking that much, but all of my pipes are tier 2. And maybe, like, because the water isn't flowing through the pipes on tier... You know, if it's tier 1, that could be the reason. I don't know if they've, you know, programmed it that way, but it would make sense anyway. Okay, there we go. 100%. We're going to turn this off. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of hearing the machine sound for a while. I've got it down a bit in the recording, but in my ears it's still pretty loud. So now we'll find out what the green mats look like. Oh no, we already know they do. Oh, not here. I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm going to use the high bank this time. This last cleanup. I know it takes more, but well, you got 6 mats, you know? I feel like that's faster. You know, 50% gave me like 30 ounces. That's pretty crazy. Whoops, wrong button. Finally. Well, that sure took some time. So we need to find. But it has got more stable. Like this part of the game is, as we can see, been working very well. I'm not frustrated. I'm not cussing up a storm. It's working pretty good, actually. Have just a little problem with the smelter, but nothing too bad. Oh no, it's this. There we go. Press the wrong buttons again. What about putting auto repair on it? Yeah, it's a good idea, Danks, just to record it and see what happens, because maybe everyone's having the same thing and then that's the way it's designed. But I didn't use tier 2 and tier 1 pipes for very long together, so I don't know. I just ended up upgrading all my pipes to tier 2 really fast and making a big old machine. I was watching some guy put auto repair on his stuff, and it like it took him some time to do because you got to get into those logic things, and I don't know, he was just having some issues. I think I would probably have some issues too. You know, like in code, I can do logic really easy, but like when I had in college, when I was doing like, what was it? Like computer systems, or it was, or like circuits and stuff where you had to use like the AND gates and all that. I was like confused out of my mind. I couldn't figure it out. Luckily, I had a good lab partner, so he did a lot of those kinds of things to help, because I don't know, I couldn't figure it out. Oh, these guys again. I can't find the settings to delete those guys out of the stream here. But y'all suck. If you have to do that to make some money, you suck. It seems so little. Okay, so that should get that rolling. And so this time, like I said, we're actually going to use this one and see if we can get a bit more money out of it. Okay. Dig for me here. Maybe we'll just stop right at... Nah. Like, it takes more shovels to get this full, but like, because there's two sets of mats, I feel like you get double the money. So we're gonna kind of test that out. Now that we've tested the mats, we know that really there's no difference between the colors. So it's not been like developed yet to be one's better than the other. See, it looks good enough to buy. They always had a staple version. I was watching videos from 2 years ago. I was using excavator, no problems at all. Well, I hope that here, I mean, on this release, it's stable, because in all of the alpha builds, it completely sucked. And the fact that like this last alpha build, half the time they didn't even work, was kind of a disappointment. Because something wasn't turned on or whatnot. Or they didn't have the signs up here to let us know we couldn't use them in this zone. That would have been helpful as well, to have those out before they did the alpha test. Would have like cleared up a lot of confusion in the first few days. They must have like let us play the development version of the game, where it's, you know, got all their ideas, and that's why it's kind of unstable. But if they have a stable version, and this is it, I sure hope they do. That's true, they have. I've seen that for a long time, and I was going to do it, and then I just never did. And now I did, and it's looking good so far. It has a better feel anyway. %. I mean, this isn't going too slow. Like, actually in a pretty good groove here, whereas before, the other one, it wasn't so easy to get into a groove. Okay, grab the dirt. Yeah, I was trying to block the scammers, but I couldn't find the, I haven't really used Streamlabs enough to know where all these settings are, so I couldn't find it. And I don't have any moderators, so that, you know, I don't have any help to help it. So, not blocking them, but just tell them to piss off, because they're sad people if they have to, you know, use someone else's stream to go and advertise their garbage. And we'll just shame them in the video. Darn it, where's that shame clip? We'll run that for them. Let me ask, if any of you other people out there running channels, have you gotten an email? I've gotten two, and that's why I think it's a scam. And the way they're delivering their content seems to be a scam, but they're asking you to join up with them. Well, there was one of them was a game. So they're like, promote our game on your website. Here's what we'd like you to do. Run a pre-reel. We'll pay you like so much money. So watch our commercial. If you like it, here's the contract. Sign the contract. We'll give you 50% up front, and then when you run the reel, we'll pay the rest of the money. And they're offering like anywhere from like $2,000 to $4,000 US to do it. But here's the thing: if they have like a video they want you to watch, you have to download the video. You can't just, I mean, why would I need to download it? They should just have it posted on YouTube. They can send me the link. I can watch it and tell them if I'm interested. And then they can send me their contract as a PDF or something that I can look at and sign. But it just, I haven't done anything with them. I've gotten 2 of them. And, I don't know, just reeks of scam all over it. Exactly. Just reeks of a scam. I was like, no way, dudes. Am I full? I just missed it. I am. Okay. Dump the dirt. Okay, I guess we're full. No. It's not picking up. There it goes. I mean, I would sure like to partner up with somebody and do some, make some money. But I don't want to get into a scam either, because that, or like, some of them, they aren't scams, but what they want you to do and the amount they pay you for is like ridiculous. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I haven't run into any of those yet, but they just require so much out of you for the amount that they're giving you. And so, you pick it up, and then in retrospect, you end up like, this was a bad business decision. Sure, you made some money, but perhaps it was like a dodgy outfit, or like they were just selling dodgy stuff and, kind of ruined your rep because of it or something. So I know you got to be really careful with these kinds of business offers on your channel, and so if you haven't gotten any and you are running a channel, make sure to really read everything, and if you can, open up the emails, or if they have links, open them up on some safe kind of platform rather than just on your computer. What I often do is I run like a virtual machine. So I run Windows in a virtual machine, and then anything that I think is dodgy, I'll open it up on there. That way, if it's got a virus or something, it's not going to go anywhere. So, or if it's like adding keyloggers or something to your system, it's not going to do anything. Guess I'm empty here. Yeah, it's all spam. Exactly. Never trust a fart. Never trust a scam. Okay, we got dirt. Why aren't you dumping in there? Go for it. There we go. Now you'll see there's a difference. We're like at 50% basically here. I'm gonna go see, we've probably got our gold ready that we can go turn it in. If we fill this thing up to 100%, it hasn't really taken that much time. Like I said, with this thing, for some reason, I get into a pretty good groove and do it pretty quick. We got 6 mats instead of 3. So I feel like we're gonna get a whole lot more gold, which the first time I ran this, I did. So it might almost make sense to just stick with this until you can get an excavator, because filling that thing up it's not very time efficient. Let's go see. Is our gold ready? Probably is. Yep. Oh yeah. Gotta switch the handle. Keep forgetting. There we go. Ooh, shiny gold. You think the other machines are fast? Which machines you talking about? The excavators and stuff? I mean, yeah, they're faster. They pick up more dirt, but because of, well, at least in the alpha tests, they were very janky and just didn't work very well. So, although they picked up more dirt, it took you longer to take the dirt from the ground and put it into the bucket. And so it like also wasn't very timed. Okay, 16 with the green. Or was that the blue? No, this is the blue. So the green ones are the best. They get about an ounce more. 218k. We're pretty close now. We're pretty close. We need more than 30,000 because I don't really like driving in that view. There's some people that really like to feel like they're more immersed in the game driving in that view, but I like having a much wider view to drive around in. That way I can see more of the things I need to hit as I drive around, you know, like how can I hit stuff if I can't see it? Alright, so we fill this thing up full. We should have more than enough money to get everything we need to move. And that's the goal here. We're at 55%. I'm guessing if we did a clean out here, we might even have 30 ounces. At least that's how it was last time. I want to go further and just, maybe we'll, I don't know how much we'll go, but depends on how much talking I start doing. If I get talking and get into a rhythm, we'll get done in no time at all. Oh, welcome, Richard. So you've never seen this game before. Okay, well, it's been out for a while as far as like alpha testing and things go. They've been developing it, I think, for 2 or 3 years. And they've just released it as early access yesterday. So, you're right, it is a cool game. They've got lots of cool ideas that they want to do with the game. So I just hope that they can really get it developed the way they want. And as I've been discussing with Danks, this seems to be a much more stable version than what we've been playing in the alpha builds. So personally, I'm okay. I think it was more or less worth the money. I mean, I'm like anyone else, would like to get it on a nice big discount, but like I got it on a 20% discount, and for me that was enough. I do think it's worth the value. I'll probably put a few hundred hours of gameplay into this. We'll see. Depends on how much they've got into the late game, because once you get all the big machines, you start making all the big gold, you kind of run out of things to do. So I'm hoping that they are also able to add some end game stuff to make it a lot more fun once you get there, because most of these minor games like this, you get to a certain point and then you don't have a lot to do. You know, it's not like, hey, you won the game. You know, like an old game like a game that these were maybe kind of based off of in the long, you know, if you look at it in a different light. But you know, back when I used to play games on a Palm Pilot, the game was called Taipan, right? So basically you had a ship, and you could start out with a bunch of cannons, or with like 5,000, no, it wasn't 5,000, it was like $500. And then the idea of the game is you run around through different ports and you purchase goods to sell at other ports. And sometimes you go to one port and it would be more than you spent, so you obviously make a profit. But the end game, the idea was to become a billionaire, and then you win the game. I wish these had that kind of idea. At some point, of course, making $1 billion in this game. Actually, well, I don't know how hard it would be, but like, that would be something, a goal to reach. And then at the end of the game, you just retire as this rich, wealthy guy. Exactly, yeah, like a leaderboard, multiplayer leaderboard. That would be cool. That would give this game some something more and fun to do. And to be honest, everything they've been trying to do in this game that would be similar to Gold Rush, they've tried to do their very best to make it not be a copy of, which is cool. Even the controls are so different. But they didn't have to change that. They could have left the controls the same, and it would have been just fine, because, honestly, having familiarity from one game to another actually helps your game more than having a game where it's so different. You have to have this huge learning curve to learn to play it. And so I think leaving certain things to be basically exact copy is okay. And as long as what you're copying isn't copyrighted, it's actually fine. And like controls, they can't really copyright those. And certain UI elements, they can't do that either. So yeah, Richard, their idea, they have not underwater mining, but they have, at least not yet, I don't remember seeing that, but they at least teased that they want to do dredge mining, so you would get a claim that's full of water and buy a big old dredge and use that to mine rather than digging like this. And that could be fun as well. So I hope they get that actually implemented, because that could be really cool stuff. And then that would make this game completely different than any other miner game out there. But I also wouldn't mind seeing the whole underwater mining, like you get a boat dredge, like you see in what is it? I watched the series, I can't think of the name, but up there in the north where they get on boats and dredge, that's pretty cool. That would be fun to do here too. You'd end up with a small system like this on a boat, and you go out and Citre Man, welcome. Game is going good, actually. I'm having fun. We're almost up to the point we can buy a claim and move on. In fact, with this clean out, we should be there. Been playing for a while now. Wow, 2.5 hours. So, can you get a wash plant in this one? Yeah, you can get a big, basically, this here is your tier 2 wash plant. You're supposed to use this with this small excavator. But we can't use a small excavator in this zone. So what I'm working towards is buying the bigger claim that you can use the excavators in. And we're pretty close to that right now. And then there is a bigger wash plant that you can buy. But when I was using that in the alpha build, it had all sorts of issues. I never really got it ran. I think I got 10% ran through it. And it just frustrated the crap out of me. Partly due not to the wash plant, but the excavator. The way they have the physics built, it just slide. If there's even a slight little hill, the excavator will slide down it. And if the excavator is close enough to the wash plant, it pushes the wash plant around. And then that will upset all your mats and things just don't work. So it was pretty crazy. Aussie Gold Hunter. Yeah, I like to watch Aussie Gold Hunters as well. This one has that kind of element with the whole metal detector. But I have not had very much success with the metal detector, so I haven't been using it. But I've heard some people had made some pretty good money with it. I don't think I tried long enough to actually make it work. When I can know for sure just dumping dirt into this gives me gold, I'm going after the surefire thing. And so right now what I'm doing, I'm testing this. We're going to get this to 100%. And we're going to see if it pays out more, which I know it will, than doing that at 100%. The reason why I know is because this has 6 mats and that one has only 3. So we're really close now. We're almost to 100%. That's cool. Can I do a Hoffman guarantee 4,000 ounces and spend 20 million on equipment to sluice 12 grand worth of gold and get the sack? I'll do my best. I'll do my best. But there's no one here to sack me, so you know, I have to sack myself. That would be badass, huh? I was tempted to buy them and watch a few YouTube early access vids on the, and then held off. Yeah, this game's on Steam. It came out yesterday in early access, and it's on sale for 20% off. But it has, some people have said it's a bit of a pricey game at the moment, but you know, with what they want to do and when it would be complete, the price is actually a good price point. But for early access, I think maybe it could be cheaper. Hey, welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Is it Z Troy Man? Yes, thanks for subscribing, man. Very cool. I think we've had like 4 or 5 subscribers just in this stream. Where are we at? 95, 96. Cool, we're almost done. So I've been doing lots of different testings in this stream. We tested all the mats, and we find the green ones are the best. But there's not a huge difference. It's about 1 ounce difference there. So now I'm actually testing the difference between a clean out on this one at 100% and a clean out on that one. The clean outs on that one have been, well, basically 17 ounces of gold. This one, the only clean out I did was a 50% clean out, and I had like 30 ounces of gold. So yeah, I think I already know the answer, but we're about to find out. Yes, 20 mils off, but how do you skim stuff off the top? I pulled my shovel out, wouldn't do anything. Unless you're supposed to go out in the forest and use it. Alright, we are full. I'm going to turn this bugger off. Oh, the silence is beautiful. There's my crew. I couldn't see it for a second. Alright. Why won't you dump? There we go. Great. Trapped in my hole here. This is a... Come on. Oh, there we go. That's something I would change within the controller, is the fact that you have to have some forward momentum before he'll jump forward. Like, I think if you're pressing forward and you press jump, it should just jump forward. You shouldn't need it, like, momentum first. go in there properly. I know the big wash plant, I think it takes, is it 12? 12 of these? Or was it 24? I can't remember. Like, I only did it once. And it was a huge mess, more than anything. Anyone streaming gold panning gets your sub, huh? Okay. The little. Are you talking the little shovel? Huh. Alright, let's start. We already turned in all our gold. We did, okay. So we just got this to pan through. The floating gold pieces is kind of interesting, but we can forgive that, right? Okay. We can finish the panning now. Any day now. There it goes. Hey, that looks like a whole lot of gold. Do I have do I have a bottle big enough? And if I don't, the problem is this is the biggest bottle, so we'll see. Oh, we missed a piece here. You can hear my dog wants to go in the other room. And like, he'll be there for 2 minutes and then he'll want to come out. Oh, well, he can push the door open and come out, but it's like this big fire door, so it automatically shuts, and it's heavy, so he can't open it to go back in. He's a goofy guy. Hopefully my boys will hear him barking and let him in. Sometimes he scratches at the door and they'll let him in too, but lately he's just decided he's going to lay down and bark at me till I let him in. But there we go. Mm-hmm. Okay, that one. I already got it almost full. I wonder if we'll have to go, and not that I mind. That's a good thing. Having a full gold bottle. I'm not X. Yeah, see, I think we're gonna have to like take this and already smelt some. I don't want to overfill my bottle. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Now I don't know what button to press. I think after 3 hours of playing, I would get the buttons down, but I'm still like, which button do I push again? Oh, see, our bottle's pretty full. You know what? I can't move while crouching. Okay, I know how to fix that. Now I feel like I'm short, even though I'm not crouching. Great. How do we... Okay, now we're not crouching. Oh, actually, we can fill that up more. We'll just... Okay, now we're good to go. That... Oh, nuts. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, we're done. I got a feeling we'll have enough money to go grab that claim and probably even buy the excavator. So we should be looking pretty good here in just a few minutes. Dog. Now he's whining. Well, that's not what I wanted. Richard Dow just says, hey, thank you for subscribing. No, so if y'all have questions, let me know. I have played the game for a bit. I know quite a lot about it, but yeah. And there's other games. You want to talk about other games? We've been talking about Hydroneer for a bit. You play Gold Rush. I know like everything about that game as well. We don't have to just stick to talking about this game. That's a little like disappointing. We're getting all these big nuggets, and now we get this. Can we? There we go. I mean, as long as it fills up the bottle, I don't care. We can. What is going on here? Look at that, like 2 flakes. I want more than 2 flakes, please. No, wrong one. And then there's that guy who's posting crap. Really, dude, take your crap and go elsewhere. Stop. Make your own stream and stream that crap. We don't need it here. You're a loser, to be honest. Having to invade other people's streams to try to get your shit out. You suck, dude. You suck. You come to my stream and I'll shame you because you know what? You're a piece of shit. Hey, now it's a bit fuller. I think I've got the hang of this furnace almost all the way now. We're doing pretty good. Now that should go on. There we go. Rebel Schiller. Well, thank you for the sub, man. I've had a lot of people subscribing. A lot of you don't show up as, like some people show up. I see like some people's names and some don't show up because you're private. So, but I want to thank everyone for subbing. Very huge help. And also I'm glad you all like my content. There we go. You notice that it falls really slow. Gravity's a little awkward on here. All right, sorry. Went to go let the dog in. He's bugging me. He's crying. Oh, we have a marker on the map. Which is, where did it go? Doesn't matter. All right, let me see. Anyway, I don't know how to get this, like the, Like, can I block them through Streamlabs, or do I have to log in and do it through the browser? Maybe that's my problem, which to me seems kind of awkward that I can't still brand new to Streamlabs. I haven't used it too much, and so let me see. Now that we're in here, can I do something about this? Yeah, we're reporting him for pornography, and then we were gonna block him for being a pain in my butt. There's more than one. My gosh. Sorry, guys. I'm actually doing this. I do have to log in. That's the thing. I wish you could do it right through the chat there, but I have to do it separate window here. But we're getting this guy blocked. There we go. A few of them are gone. How about that? Hopefully they won't show up anymore. All right. Besides, we're waiting for this to burn down our gold, and we got 60% left. No dogs shitting on my place. I mean, no. That's what it reminds me of. There's a lot of those signs around where I live now. That nobody wants your dog crapping on their place. Yeah, if you want to report him too, I just did. Finally figured it out. But yeah, feel free to report him. And then hey, you know what? Wish we can pick up more than one thing. I was playing a game yesterday that has a or she wants to, yes, I'm sure. Do I have to, okay, how do we, oh, okay. Oh, I see, okay. This little mechanic here I don't like. It's kind of unfortunate. Does that delete it? I guess it does. Okay, well, we can clean this place up a little bit. So I'm tired of tripping on these things here. Yeah, with Streamlabs, like the chat, I'm not actually logged into it, and that's why it wasn't letting me do anything. So I actually had to log in, which opens a different browser. Or opens it in a browser, and then I was able to. I have to allow. Oh, okay. I got 2 of the 3. I guess that's fine. I mean, even if they're just in there, they're out of my way, and I'm not tripping over them. This actually tell us how to use the dumpster. Let's see. At this point, place your... Just put them inside the dumpster. You can open, close the lid. Okay. Basically, I'm using it correctly. It just didn't delete everything. I'm cool with that. I thought I was buying the 3. I didn't read it very well. Sometimes I do that. You notice in Hygineer, I didn't read any of the old stuff. I figured they'd all work the same, and actually it doesn't. But anyway, I don't always read the fine print. And yeah. This box, I thought I was buying the box that had 3 in it, because you know you only need 3, and when I didn't have a car, or like I didn't have the vehicle, it's easier to carry 3 of these in one box than 3 separate. I ended up buying the box of 12, so I have a whole bunch of extras that I don't need. It's called Gold Hunter. I didn't like put the name in the list or in the description because I left it open in case we switch games and people were like, oh, he's playing Gold Hunter, and then they log in and I'm playing something else. They're like, what is this? Is this bait and switch? Yeah, I don't run bait and switches. You don't make enough. Ponzi schemes are the way to go. Alright, we'll delete it, I guess. Why not? Goodbye. Try again. Is it like delete one piece at a time? That's kind of... Doesn't matter. They're not here to bug me anymore. And we are at almost... We're at 90%. That's good. Alright, you know what? Reports. And I also know there's a way to like do some filters so we don't even see these kinds of guys, but sorry about this, guys. Like I said, I don't have any moderators or anything, so I got to do all this myself. And yeah, but we'll get rid of those guys as quick as we can. Ooh, look, we're almost done. Yay! Now, last time I opened this up a little early, I guess. It was at 100%, but then when I pulled it out, it wasn't like... Oh, that's not what I want to do. And I cannot keep this. Let's see. Okay, there. Now it's good to go. Oh, I was like worried because it wasn't glowing. That it was like, not like it somehow reset. I was going to be kind of angry. Because like, we just waited for like 5 minutes for this to melt down and then we have to do it again. I was going to be mad. Start up the lawnmower. Let's get going. I mean, once it's on, it doesn't sound like a lawnmower, but starting it up sounds like a lawnmower. Alright, any guesses at how much we're going to get here? Last time I did clean out, and it was 50%, I got 30 ounces. So I'm going to guess 60 ounces. Alright, I want to put a guess in before I throw this in the box, or give it to the guy? I'm waiting, chat, talking to you people. I know the chat's a bit slow, but... Alright, let's see. Only 33, dude, you... I don't know, but that should be enough for us to get what we need, right? Oh yeah, it's plenty good, plenty good. We're gonna go for a drive. Hi, Crypto Do. It's going good. We just got enough money to go buy the claim, and we actually have enough money to also buy an excavator and get it over there. I don't know if anybody else has gotten this far since the early release, so it'll be fun to see. Whoa! This thing does not turn on a dime. I don't even think it turns on a dollar. So, bear with me as we drive through the trees. Whoa, I'm getting lost now. Where did the road go? Okay. All the things in the forest. That's the only thing with collision, and I have to hit it. Yeah, I see the answer already came. But yes, it came out yesterday. at like 8 p.m. Well, 8 p.m. my time. It was like 2 or 3 for most people in America. Alright, let's hop out of here. 250K, but we're buying it. Owner, old man game. That's kind of cool. I don't remember them doing that before, but why is this? Do I have to open? Okay. It used to open automatically. That's why I'm like, what's going on here? Oh, this is not the coolest mechanic, but okay. Alright, very cool. So now I want to just check something. Hey, look at that. Alright. This guy has some fun, huh? Oh, we can't get one of the big ones yet. Actually, how much are they? Are they still like 160K or something? At some point, this is what we'll get. This one actually drove pretty well. I kind of liked it. It was quite nice. Oh, it's 129. Okay. And this one, I think, is what, 69 or so, was it? 89. Okay. All right. Well, let's go get the other excavator that we can use, and we'll get the wash plant over there, and we'll take it for a spin and see how it works, because I'm kind of curious to know. Actually, one thing I should do also is save the game. We've been playing for many hours and I haven't saved. I mean, that at least lends to the stability of the game. It's not like it crashes a lot. Ka-ching. The other thing we'll probably buy is the wavetable now that we've got some cash. It's better already. It handles quite a bit better. Let me check. Where's the controls? Generally, the controls would pop up when you could look at them, but I'm okay with that. What I was looking for is, yeah, that. That also helps with it. And then, the T? No, not T. It's U. I'm raising up the little... I wish they just would default it to being up, because like when you go to drive onto the dirt on the claim, it always is in the way. But let's take a look. Now we're going to attempt... Actually, one more time we'll save the game here, because we know that this has had troubles. A lot of bugs. I haven't found too many yet, but yes, got little red right now. Let's see. I'm going to try the fast travel and see how it rolls. Because like I said, this is... Yeah, it's been a little iffy. Where did we go? I don't know. We'll try again. Let's see. Can we go to the default one? Current location? No. This is why I saved the game, because I knew this might end up happening. So we go back. Guess I want to leave the game because we're pretty much broken now. So we'll just reload the game and go from there. I don't know if any of you tried that before, but generally leads to a lot of problems. Like it's been, see now, I let the dog in just a while ago, and now he's already back out and wanting to go back in. Mr. Sweet, hey, thank you for the subscription. Oops. Yeah, it's an oops, but you know, it happens. Wow, come on, can we get to the main menu? This is part, I don't know why it takes so long. I'd pause the video right now, but this isn't a video. So, Hey, so I'm going to put the mic up for a second. I'm going to let the dog in. Oh, there we go. But now we have to load the game, which is just as long. So just a moment. Let me get that loading. I wish the music would continue playing while it loaded. But all right, just a second. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back, but the game is still waiting. Do you guys, I mean, if any of you played, do you have the same kind of load time, or is it just me and my slow machine? Just wondering, because I've had other games where it used to be really long in the loading, but I also had a hard drive problem, and now that I've gotten a newer hard drive, those problems have cleared up. There's that familiar sound. Okay, well, we're back here. That's good, but you know what? I guess we're just gonna have to drive it. So let's start it up. Let's change a few things. That, nope, you have to go to the other mode. When these are wide, it just steers a lot better, so. I think. Hope this won't make people sick. The steering on this is crazy. I really don't like it, but it's very picky. Let's put it that way. Am I going the right way now? Yes, I kind of am. Five miles an hour, here we go, or kilometers. Which is then about 10 kilometers, I mean 10 miles per hour. Is it not like is it 2.3 or 2.6? Pikachu. Okay. Hey, thank you for the subscribe. I'm not super great at names, as you could just see, but thank you for subscribing. Whoa. I gotta lay off the, oh my gosh. Alright. No, go back. Okay, there we go. Like I said, I've never really mastered the steering on these things. It's way too sensitive. Oh, we have 15 grand, so we can't get the wavetable yet. I think the wavetable is 18,000. But hey, we got this, and we've got the wash plant, so we should hopefully be looking pretty good. I'm hoping that it works better. Let's get it over to the plane. I'm gonna get back in the buggy, the UTV, ATV, or four-wheeler, whatever you want to call it. And that one seems to work better going back and forth. So I'll try to load up a few things in there and do some fast travel and see how it works. At least it works going towards the store. I'm wondering now that we're a bit closer if it would work better, but I don't know, we're close enough. I might just... Hey, we're getting up to 10. We might even get to 14, I think was the top I've seen this thing go. But only downhill. Did I? No, I didn't pass it up. Is the game any better? Hold on a second. I can't read this comments and steer this thing. You know, so far we've been playing only for a short time, but it does seem more stable. They have changed quite a few things. Well, a couple so far. We just barely got the excavator, and so far its operation is exactly the same. It's very touchy. I haven't dug with it yet. We're just getting over the claim. That's part of why they've changed the claim purchase prices. Or I would have been to this claim yesterday sometime. But we're just getting there. I would say, yeah, it's better. It's stable. I haven't been too frustrated yet with it. Most everything's working. We have already hit a few minor things, like try to fast travel to the claim and you get thrown out of the game. Well, not thrown out of the game, but we were thrown into oblivion and couldn't return, so had to reload the game. How many times is this guy gonna try? We've blocked like every time he tries. Now that's interesting. Alright. Gotta open this again. Dang it. This is what I'm talking about. And this, I want them to change the controls on how this works. This is not how a, you know, how a machine with treads should work, or tracks. Now each track should run independently. I shouldn't have to push forward in order for it to turn. But everything in this game has to have some sort of forward momentum before it'll move, which, okay, certain things I understand and agree with, but with this, it's a track system. Each track should run independently, and I can turn. I can make circles without moving. But yeah, it's not how this has been set up, and it's a bit... Alright. So, here we are at the new claim. We're going to go back and get the four-wheeler, and we'll go out back to our other claim and at least get the wash plant and do some testing. But I will have to end this very soon. It's now quite late, and I haven't made dinner yet. So, I'm getting hungry, so... let's see. Spawn to the store. See, in this vehicle, it works quite well. Oh, let's put some lights on. Actually, is it not behind us that I need to go? So now I'm going to load it up and try to like do it with a few items and see how it goes. Basically, we're going to pick this up and take it with us. Perfect. If I don't have to drive very far, then this is going to work out very well. Let's change cameras. I am going to save the game again just before we do this, because we already saw that It doesn't always work the way we like it to. Go, go, go! We made it! Hallelujah! That was actually very nice. What button do I want? E, that's the one. Wait a minute, wait a minute. I feel ripped off. I thought we made it, but no. Okay, let's do we'll do small steps at a time then. Let's go to the store first. Okay, we made it somewhere. Hey, look at my eyeball. It's actually pretty cool. That's a whole lot of stuff to render in a little model. Okay, so we're close to the store. Let's try one more time. Go to the claim now. I'm feeling like maybe between the two claims it's too far away, so it doesn't work, but I can't really tell where we're at. We're just out in... Oh, I see where we're at. Nowhere. It's not working. Really? Come on. You can do it. Oh, you disappoint me. You disappoint me. So I guess it works with small items, but not this big item here. You know, like, because with the gold bar, we're able to blast right on over to the store. You found a bug in single player, but you lost your game, huh? What's the bug? Is this where I want to go? Yeah, this is where I want to go. I mean, I don't want to lose my save game, but I wouldn't mind looking at the bug. Every time. Only thing in this forest that has a collision box, and I have to hit it. Well, I mean, the stuff down here does, but, you know. One of these days, I'll even buy a light and stuff so we can kind of see how the night cycle works. Because as of now, most everyone just skips right through it, and I don't blame them. Just the lighting is kind of funky, so. So we'll put this near the edge and start digging. It's close enough to me. We'll lock it up. Let's go turn this guy off. And then we're going to go set the time back to day. Try to use the smelter. So I relogged and now I don't see my save game. Instruction Sim has good... I haven't played that. But, I mean, Gold Rush has good diggers too. This one is controversial. I haven't tried them yet, so let's give it a go. This is like my whole goal for this stream was to get to this point. So we're here. Let's see what happens. Steering is still pretty crappy. I don't like it, but I can get used to it. No, back it up, dude. I'm not gonna back it up too much because whoops, no, I wanted to hit the parking brake. Alright. Let's see what they've got here. There's the R, yep. And then T opens that. Okay. That's not what I'm in dig mode. It shouldn't be moving around. Now I think I'm not close enough to... You know what? I'm pushing back, not forward, and it goes forward. I got almost... Almost... No. You're supposed to switch. Almost looked like it dug, even though it wasn't even close to the dirt. Okay, we can leave it there. I'm okay with that. Even the key bindings here, I would like to change, because like it uses S to go up and W to go down. I'd actually prefer to reverse them because I feel like it's backwards. But it's just me, but I feel like it's backwards. Oh, look at that, we hit it. There's some early access games I can play, but this is not one of them. How come you can't play this one? Andrew Noble 70. No. This is why I want a controller, because I'm so much better at digging like with these kinds of things with a controller. This seems to be like digging up a lot of, or moving a lot of dirt, but not digging anything. Oops. Honk honk. Okay, where's my dirt? Okay, there we go. And this is what I'm saying, like, is it faster? I mean, it's okay if we hit it every time like that, but because then, you know, it's full. Where do you start? MP Calvin, I was considering buying the game until I saw you use this mini excavator in the playtest. Doesn't look like it's much better, so janky, sad to see. I do agree. But if they can get controller support, it actually isn't too bad. It's just keyboard is like tough to use, and you know, it could just be, in some fairness, I'm not great using these kinds of machines with the keyboard, but where's my dirt? This is the thing, like I should have some dirt in my bucket now, and I don't. And now I'm waiting forever for it to pop up. I have to go again. This is what I'm talking about. I can fill this faster with the shovel than I can with this excavator, and that's very disappointing. Yeah, let's... Like, the digging with these things is just... I was hoping for more out of this. This is not really good. Okay, let's... See it now right here at the edge? Oh, well now we got some dirt. I see right there at the edge, it doesn't even seem like it wanted to dig. Oh, no, 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 I want... Bring it in here. There we go. I don't hear the sound of the dirt sloshing either. He tried to play the test and gave up. Yeah, this is one of those games that will test your patience. I can completely agree with you. And it seems like people have said I've got some patience because I keep playing this game. Hey, come on, where's our dirt? I'm using all the little tricks that normally get some dirt in this thing. Oh, there we go. Now we got some dirt. It's like almost if you don't curl it in enough, you don't get dirt. I want to hop out here. Oh, we can't. Let's just see where we're at. 15%. Honestly, I probably could have been to 30 or more. It's just too janky and slow to really make it useful. Like, it's cute, it's cool, but is it really a time saver? Well, my bet, my money's on a no. Now the big one, I think might be. Now the thing though with the big water or the big wash plant is it's like going back to the little wash plant, but with a much larger shovel, because it takes like 100 scoops to make it, for it to fill up. Yeah, it looks like you have to curl the bucket all the way in before it'll pick up dirt. Now if that's the thing, you know, I can get used to that. It's not a game killer, but and then it seems like the hitbox there is better. I haven't missed yet, which has been a problem as well earlier on. I was like, every other one I was missing, and it was very frustrating. So now we'll curl it all the way in and see if it gets dirt. Yep, that's it. Okay, that's good to know. That's very useful. I mean, like, helpful. Means I can actually dig and get somewhere. I'm trying to... feel like I'm gonna miss. Let's see. One of these buttons does what I want. Oh, goodness. See, I'm trying to go down and it goes up. Let's try to change the key bindings just for fun, but like it's never worked in the past. So this is the character, no. Vehicle, the drone, multiplayer, excavator. Okay. So all I want to do is switch W and S so that they do the opposite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick a random key to switch it to first. Actually, we should have switched this one to some random key. Okay, so this one should then be S, and this one should be W. We save the options, and let's see if it works. So W then should go up. That should go down. Oh, it works. It didn't, like, I've done that many times in the playtest, and it just didn't work. So that should help me out a little bit. I won't look like I completely know nothing. What's the number under your money? Is that a level? Yes, yes, you get levels in the game, but currently they're not implemented to do anything. Whoa, 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 don't dump it out. No, no, no. And so you also have drink and water. Again, also not implemented yet in the game. Uh, okay, we didn't get any dirt on that scoop. It's kind of unfortunate. This is like taking up all my concentration, so I'm not talking very much. It's not easy. I like 20 keys I gotta figure out what to do with, so. Alright, well there we go. We actually got something. The thing with the mini digger drove me nuts. Yeah, I completely agree. Well, Leonard, it does work well enough to get to play, especially at the first level where you've got the high bank and the smaller wash plant that we have here, and the shovel. We're just testing out the digger now. I would say it's gotten a little better, and I've just kind of found maybe the key to the digging. You gotta get all the way down, and then you gotta close up this thing all the way, and then you get dirt in the bucket. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even have to open the bucket. I like that. Is this going to be faster? I would hope so. It is working better. Oh, this is, I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it and abuse it. Because that will make it faster. Come on. So it looks like if you just, we have to bring it in some. If you have it right near the level of the hopper and you hit it with the hopper, it takes your dirt. Oh, come on now. I have to play around with that, figure out how it works, because and they've changed this. They must have, because I haven't missed it all, and that's actually very nice, because that was also the frustration. Is no matter how much I aimed at this thing, I kept missing it, and it was just like, oh my gosh, this is so terrible. So yeah, now I think with some practice, I could get pretty good with this. It is better. It's still a little janky, and like getting dirt in a scoop can be improved a lot. But it's better than the playtest. I'll admit that it's quite a bit better. I'm actually getting dirt into the wash plant, and it's not a complete waste of my time here. And the key bindings actually work, which I'm also very happy to see. So that was another problem that irritated me, is I wanted to switch to the way the keys were bound, and it wouldn't work. Okay, I'm very happy with this. If they've changed it, good. If not, then I've gotten better at this without playing the game, so. So the trick here, you have to go all the way down as far as you can. You got to close the bucket all the way up, and then it looks like, so far, I wouldn't say 100% of the time, but most of the time it's working. So I'm trying to figure out this little bug here. There we go. And if you saw that, I didn't even have to open the bucket. It's something we can use and abuse. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Hey, but we got the dirt anyway. Come on, lift it up. Lift it up. Come on, you can do it. Come on. You can do it. I believe. All right. Well, I'm just making a mess, aren't I? You better believe I'm going to abuse that. As long as it's in the game. I mean, that's not a cheat. Besides, I mean, there's not really a reason to cheat in this game. It's just a nice little bug to help the digging go since it's so janky already. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we'll fill this up, and then once it's full, we'll end the stream. But this is going a lot better than I was expecting, if you want my honest opinion. I've found a few little tricks to make the digging actually work for us. It has to be a bit lower. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, well, you saw it here first, people. Best way to dig. Kind of. Some of this is just simply because I'm not really great with keyboard digging in an excavator, so. There, we got some dirt. I'll bring it up, bring it up. Darn it. Trying to look all pro here, and I end up just going all over the place. I like that. Yeah, keyboard and mouse, exactly. Oh man, a new start. I hope you weren't too far away. Take 6. Hey, that's a cool name, actually. Giving, are you using a controller? Yeah, keyboard and mouse. That was already answered. Yeah, I haven't tried the keyboard, or not keyboard. I have tried the keyboard. I haven't tried the controller yet. Every time I've tried, it's been a complete disaster. So, I didn't want to do that right now today. Plus, it takes a bit of, like, I want to configure it in a special way. So, that takes a little bit of time. So, next time, in the next recording, I'll probably give it a go, see how it works. Because the one, like in the first playtest, it was actually working okay. And I did pretty good with it. But the second playtest, it was a complete disaster. So okay, bring it in. Should be low enough. I feel like we're getting closer to this thing. I don't know. Like I haven't seen it move, but it feels like I'm getting closer to the. Hey, we're full on gold. All right. All right. Well, since I haven't got anything else over here, and I gotta get going to make some dinner. It's already 8:30 at night. I'm hungry. I'm sure the rest of my family is. I'm gonna have to leave it here. But I do appreciate you all coming in, hanging out with me, chatting. I'm gonna have to do this again. It was actually a lot of fun. I did find an improvement. You're right. Halfway to getting your new claim. Dude, that stinks. That really stinks, man. I'm sorry. My suggestion is stick with the high bank. Don't get this one because it's fast. Like what you saw, I got like what 30 or 40. Was it 30 ounces, 33 ounces? And the other one only gives you 17. And I don't know if filling them up both is any faster between the two. That would be my suggestion. That's what I would do, but it's up to you. Again, though, I do have to leave it here. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for joining in. And as always, hey, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it,